What is good, you guys? Welcome back, and it's time. Season 2's been out for a week now, and it's time to show you guys my updated top 10 search and destroy class setups for Modern Warfare 2. And just a disclaimer, these class setups are for KBM, so feel free to change them up to fit your playstyle. But before I begin, feel free to hit that like, subscribe. We're on the road to 10k subs, and honestly, I'd love to have you guys along for the ride. And also, feel free to join the Discord and follow me on Twitter, because I'm always looking for new players to play with, either search and destroy or rank play. So just keep an eye out. First of all, Season 2 dropped the new ISO HEMLOCK, and I'm gonna be honest, this is actually my favorite class setup right here. So just to show you guys before going into the attachments, it's actually pretty decent. At long range, it has a little bit of recoil, but I would actually highly recommend either high velocity or armor piercing, but armor piercing just for the overall tracers on it. But we actually went with the Fielder T50 barrel with this custom tune, phase 3 underbarrel grip, which you guys are actually going to see on almost all my classes. Then the armor piercing with this exact tuning for the tracers, the X10 rear grip, and then the Cronin Mini Pro red dot sight. But just a disclaimer, if you guys actually have an ammo type that has a skin that was an actual tracer pack, you guys are going to be able to use the tracers. So the countdown tracer packs have like a goldish tracer to it, and then if you go to the blackout rounds, and for mine it's a superheat blackout rounds, that actually comes with like the purple and orange tracers. So just keep that in mind. Overall, ISO HEMLOCK, honestly a good weapon to have in your back pocket, especially right now, since it's kind of busted in my opinion. For all the classes, we're going to be rocking with the combat knife as our secondary, stun grenade and frag grenade, which the frag you could actually substitute for a Semtex. And then for our perk package, it's always bomb squad, double time, fast hands, and overclock. But feel free to switch overclock for either ghost or quick fix. And then for fast hands, you actually could switch over to resupply, so you guys could actually get more stuns and nades throughout the rounds. And then that silence is going to be our must go-to field upgrade. Class setup number 2, the AK-762. And honestly, this one, it's actually a little bit more interesting. So it has decent recoil control, but a lot of visual recoil. But it's manageable, has a good damage range, and the actual tune for the 342mm Seiken KL barrel with the phase 3 underbarrel grip, I'm telling you guys, that's the go-to underbarrel. We actually want the high velocity 762 True TAQ rear grip, and then the Marquee R7 stock. Honestly, AK-762, you can never go wrong with it. I think it got a little bit of a nerf in Season 2, but honestly, you can't really tell. Third class setup, Nerdy M4. And this is actually from my most recent video where we actually used the Lightning Purple Tracer Pack. So our actual tune is the High Tower 20-inch barrel with this custom tune, phase 3 underbarrel grip. I'm telling you, I'm addicted to this barrel. 60 round mag, the Seiken ZX rear grip, and then the Cronin Mini Pro red dot sight. And honestly, if you guys haven't seen the tracer pack, it's freaking amazing. Good recoil, good range, good mobility. Honestly, it's always good to have a M4 in your back pocket. This is actually a shocker, because a lot of you guys, if you guys actually watched my M13 video, I hated the M13. But with the most recent update, that was the Season 2 update, it actually got buffed. So it actually got a damage range buff. It's actually better now. So we actually want the 14-inch Bruin Echelon barrel with this custom tune, RF Crown 50 muzzle, the 5.56 armor piercing rounds for the tracers, and then the Cronin Mini Pro red dot sight with this tuning, and then the 1 milliwatt Artemis laser that you could actually tune now with the Season 2 update. Good mobility, decent ADS, it's not the best, but low recoil, good fire rate, and especially with the damage range buff, you guys should use it now. Like, it's actually better, so you guys will not be surprised. And then you can never go wrong with the good old Honey Badger. So we actually went with the Slogger ULO 66 laser with this tune, which I'm surprised that you could actually tune the lasers now, but not when the game launched. But then we also want the phase 3 underbarrel grip. I'm telling you guys, I'm kind of addicted. The Bruin GR500 rear grip, and the Ravage 8 stock. And I'm gonna be honest, this is actually the one that honestly, 4 attachments feels great. Everything else just makes it a little bit worse in my opinion. But good mobility. It's silenced. So technically you have 5 attachments base. So technically. But this is more of a medium to close range weapon. At range, the recoil is a little bit too much. You can never go wrong with the Honey Badger. The BAS-P is not a good SMG to use in Modern Warfare 2 Search and Destroy. But this class setup right here, the 10.5-inch Bruin Typhoon barrel with the Phase 3 underbarrel grip, the D37 rear grip, the Cronin Pro red dot sight, and the Slogger 66 laser. And this is actually a beam if you actually use it at its intended ranges. Low recoil. It has a little bit of recoil, but if you're good at recoil control, it honestly, it does not move. Mid to close range, it will beam. At range, it's waste too much, so just keep that in mind. But BAS-P, honestly, a good other option to run for your SMGs. MP7, I don't see this weapon being talked about a lot, but MP7, especially if you have the Mr. Beast bundle, it's a beamer. Low recoil, decent damage range, surprisingly. So the actual attachments are the L203 barrel with this tuning, the Bruin pendulum muzzle, X10 Nexus grip. This is actually a different one, but this actually seems to be working for me with the MP7. 50 round mag and the Assault 60 rear stock, or just the stock in general. So feel free to give this MP7 class setup a try. You guys will not regret it. Like I'm telling you guys. It has manageable recoil, and then at range, you can get away with some long range gunfights. Don't recommend it, but good MP7 class. You guys might be wondering, why this monstrosity of an SAB class? Well, just look at the ADS. It's super fast, super accurate. Yeah, you're gonna flinch a lot when you get shot, but the 9-inch TAQ-V 55 barrel with the Phase 3 underbarrel grip, the FSS ST87 bolt with the Slogger match grip, and the XRK Spectre mod, aka no stock, and you got yourself a beamer. So it has good mobility, good ADS, good handling, and honestly a decent reload speed. So surprisingly, for the short barrel, you're not going to be losing a lot of damage range. So feel free to use this if you just want to mess around and search and destroy. And then another Season 2 weapon, the stress reliever, the KB broadside. And our actual attachments are the Gunner D20 barrel with the SA MX50 muzzle, the Cronin group shot grip, the 12 gauge slugs, but you could also get away with just not running slugs, and then the Dash Bolt 60. But if you go for the actual buckshot, it has decent range, and at 10 meters it's gonna be a one shot to the chest. But if we go to actual slugs and we actually tune them for just damage range and bullet velocity, the slugs are also kind of sweet. It's gonna be a one shot, then it's a 2-shot at range, and if you actually hit, it's also a 2-shot at far range. So feel free to either use slugs or no ammo type. You can never go wrong with it, especially if you want to be toxic for once. Feel free to give it a try. And honestly, my last personal favorite, it has to be the TAQ-V. So ours is the 18-inch precision 6 barrel with the Phase 3 underbarrel grip, 30 round mag, FSS combat rear grip, and the tactique brute stock, however you want to pronounce it. But honestly, for a battle rifle, it has a lot of visual recoil, but it's manageable, and most of the recoil is gonna take you to aim for the head. So you're basically gonna be getting a lot of accidental headshots, and it's satisfying. So yeah, these are my updated top 10 class setups for Search and Destroy. So if you at any moment use these, let me know how you like them. Come back to the video, drop a comment, and let me know. But yeah, those are my classes. And then for streaks, we're still rocking with the UAV, the VTOL, and the chopper gunner. Nothing has changed. So if you guys did enjoy, feel free to hit that like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.